For nurses to have a leading role in educating their patients, they must be equipped with the proper skills and information. One way to accomplish this is for nurse educators to conduct clinical in-service sessions. Not only can these sessions help staff nurses meet continuing education requirements that they must have, but they also ensure that patients are receiving the best information to manage and cope with their new diagnoses. For example, an in-service on type 1 diabetes might include important topics to address with the child and family, such as causes of the disease, treatment options, the importance of lifestyle modification, including diet planning and exercise, as well as available community resources and support groups. It is also important that nurses educate the parents separately from the child about long-term complications of the disease. The most critical part of educating parents and their families is ensuring that their questions are answered. Ongoing support and education may be required as any new diagnosis can be very overwhelming. Once the staff is adequately prepared, they are able to play a leading role in patient education.
How are you feeling today, Laura?
I'm okay. I'm a little tired.
What about you, Mrs. Dad? How are you feeling?
I'm alright, just a little nervous.
Yeah, okay. Well, I just wanted to come and let you all know the results of your oral glucose tolerance test, okay? So, your test results were 325 milligrams per deciliter. So that,
Is that high?
yeah, that's a little high because you didn't have anything to eat. It shouldn't be that high, okay? So these results mean that you have type 1 diabetes, also known as juvenile onset diabetes. Are you familiar with that? Are either of you familiar with that?
I guess with diabetes, right?
Yeah, Grandpa has diabetes, but I just see him sticking himself with a needle, but I don't really know why.
Okay. Well, I'm going to help you and your mom understand a little bit about the disease process. So the nurse will be able to answer any questions that you have.
Is she gonna be okay?
Yeah, she's going to be fine.
Okay.
We're going to get it under control.
Okay.
All right.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
Hi, good afternoon. How are you guys doing today?
Okay, we're a little worried and
You seem a little
confused.
overwhelmed.
Yeah, the doctor came in a little while ago and explained that Laura has diabetes, and she explained a little about what happens with the disease, and I think it kind of went over my head, so it
The
definitely went
terms
over.
were a little... Okay, well,
hers.
I'm Jennifer, and I'm one of the nurses that works here, and my job today is to help you understand this disease a little bit better and what to expect in handling it and managing it from here on out.
I just want to make
I'm
sure.
okay. Am I really sick?
You're going to be just fine. This disease process, we can manage, get it under control, and you can live a normal life with it without any problems.
So I'm not gonna die.
No, you're not going to die.
No, honey, we're gonna take
You're gonna be
care of
just
it. I'm gonna
fine.
get all the information we need.
You're going to be just fine. So what concerns, is there anything off the top of your mind?
Can I eat Starburst?
Well, we'll talk about that. Candy and other types of foods like that that are high in sugar content, we'll have to eat in more closer moderation, so we'll get to that.
I really like Starburst.
You know what? I remember reading that in your chart. That's your favorite candy.
Yeah, it is.
Okay.
Yeah, I think we're gonna learn more about what you're gonna be able to eat and not eat, hopefully.
So, are there anything that you've heard about before that you might be a little confused about?
Well, I guess I always thought of diabetes as people that were overweight.
Okay.
So I
Mom,
just
did you just call me fat?
no.
No, I understand.
And she's not. So
Yeah.
I just was confused kind of what causes.
So there's two different types of diabetes. There's type 1 diabetes, which we've just diagnosed her with,
Okay.
and type 2 diabetes, which you normally see in people that are generally more overweight,
Okay.
obese, and don't maintain a healthy lifestyle all the
Okay.
time. Different factors that play into this, but now that you understand that this isn't something that's caused by weight or lifestyle habits, why don't we go into a little bit more of the teaching and maybe it would help you understand some stuff more.
That would be great.
Okay, so type 1 diabetes. So all these, great meals that your mom's cooking at home, your body breaks it down into different food groups, and that's how you get all your nutrients you need. Well, when type 1 diabetes, it's affected a little differently. So we have to make a few modifications.
Okay.
Okay? So when your stomach digests foods, the carbohydrates you get from foods like bread, rice, pasta, fruit, milk. Do you eat a lot of those?
Yeah.
Okay. They're broken down into sugar and used for energy. And insulin helps the cells get rid of glucose in your bloodstream. A healthy pancreas releases a supply of insulin into your bloodstream. After you eat, your blood sugar rises. So, with type 1 diabetes, your pancreas doesn't produce enough insulin. Without insulin, your blood sugar level rises. So, those high levels can cause a lot of different problems.
So that's why it was the 325, which she
Yes.
said was too high, even though she hadn't eaten anything.
Exactly, and that's
Okay.
something that the body is telling us we need to do something to fix this because we don't want to see her sugar levels so high. So,
Is that why I'm so tired?
yes, that can be one of those reasons why. I heard that you weren't feeling well the last few weeks.
No, I like to take naps.
Okay, well, at your age, you probably shouldn't be taking too many naps.
Yeah.
So is this starting to make more sense?
It is, yeah. I guess I'm just wondering, we talked a little bit about diet modifications, but is she gonna need to take medicine every day? Is she gonna need to stick herself? Are we gonna have to, inject her with insulin?
Like shots?
Yeah, what are we gonna have to do in terms of medicine?
Well, we've got a few educational tools that will show you. It basically depends. Some people like to use their own insulin injections, maybe from a pen or from filling a syringe with insulin and giving it to themselves, or we see a lot of people using insulin pumps these days.
Okay.
So, so now that you know what's going on with your body, Laura, we have to fix it. You're going to need insulin, like we talked about, to replace what's not being produced by your pancreas so your food can be used in the right way for your body.
So I can eat Starburst?
Yes, but we don't want to go too crazy on that because I know you're sort of known for going like that.
So, are there different kinds of insulin?
Yes, there are different types of insulin, and we'll get back with the doctor and see what the doctor wants to prescribe, what type of regimen he wants to start on. But we're going to have to learn how to check our blood sugar before and after meals at certain times during the day. Require a little bit of you being a big girl. Do you think you could help us out with that?
I guess so.
Okay. Mom, we'll have another class and we'll go through at a separate time and we'll
Okay.
teach you how to check blood sugar
Okay.
and everything like that. And we're going to want Laura to help be independent and keeping a log of her different blood sugars so we can keep track of all the trends.
That'd be good.
Okay.
And keep
so-
a diary of it.
It doesn't necessarily mean that you have to cut out everything that you like. So, I know that Laura likes to get McDonald's after soccer practice.
Mm-hmm.
So instead of a double bacon cheeseburger, she could choose a plain hamburger with just cheese on it. You're going to have to avoid also drinking a lot of sugary drinks. I
Okay.
think you like some soda, Laura?
Maybe.
What kind of soda do you normally like?
Coke.
Okay, so maybe we could try replacing that with some juices or Powerades or even some water every now and then.
Sucks.
Do you think that you're willing to work with us to make these changes?
What choice do I have?
Well,
We're gonna
we've
have
got
to, honey.
we've got some support groups that we can get you guys in touch with to
That'd be
help
great.
cope with this. We've got some for you, Mom, and some for Laura with other kids her age that are dealing with this as well.
Maybe they can give us some tips on stuff they eat that's good for their diet and still works.
Absolutely.
Maybe you should be on my diet too.
I could do that. I think, we
that
can
would
make,
make me feel better.
good, we can make some changes at home that our whole family can work on it together. How's that sound?
Sounds good.
Okay, do you guys have any other questions I can help you with right now?
Do you have any Starburst?
Oh.
No, I'm sorry. I got some sugar-free candy I can offer you.
Alright.
Okay.